Alright, guys, so today I wanted to start off this week in esports with probably one of the biggest, things in Fortnite history so far was the, fall skirmish at TwitchCon. The fall skirmish happened yesterday. If you're watching this when this video first comes out, but it happened, and the prize pool was massive. But the main concern I have with the start of this whole competitive Fortnite scene is that there's really no competitiveness in it. When you watch streamers like Tfue and Ninja and all of like the guys who are playing at that top level, they aren't like you're not playing the same way you play just a regular battle royale style. Very aggressive, trying to get kills and trying to win at the same time. But for these, competitive games, it's land conservative, um, loot, build up your materials, and then when that circle gets really small and there's 60 people left, that's when there's sort of some action because just depending on where you are, where the circle moves, you can get caught. Someone shoots you in the back. There's some action because like people are forced to fight. But at that point, the game has been going for quite some time, and honestly, you can't even watch your favorite streamer. So or favorite player. So the main issue that I have with this whole competitive Fortnite, it's not even competitive. Like, yeah, you can be great. Like Tfue's great and Cloaksy are great, and they won, yes. But for all the other people who are, just in those games as well, people won, you know, some of the matches by doing a heal battle at the end. The guy is literally sitting by a campfire throwing on some bandages, while the other guys are like running with the zone, just trying to who's not going to shoot the other guy, but who's going to stay with the highest health pool, and who doesn't get ticked down by the storm the fastest. So it's kind of like it's not really fun to watch. And one of the other issues I have too is you don't feel that sense of like, oh my god, like it's coming down to the wire. It's sort of, you know, okay, it's kind of boring. They're kind of jumping around, doing some replays of some kills. The kills aren't even cool. And then all of a sudden, it's the last circle. People are like building each other out, or like super high up and super down low, and like just trying to build each other out. And then someone jumps from the top to the bottom, glides down because you can't get hurt by falling damage anymore. And then, it's just a Russian roulette who shotguns the other one first, or who runs into the storm and gets their health taken off. Like, it it doesn't really, it doesn't feel satisfying to watch and see someone win. And then another thing is, there's a few times where you can see like the storm is like lagging and it kills you because at the end you only have like 40 health sometimes, and the storm, you get lagged into the storm, it ticks you down and then you die. Or I forgot who it was, but they were gliding, the glider glitched and they just slammed it in the ground and died. Like, if things like that are happening, it ruins the competitiveness because now that player that could have possibly won now died because of a glitch. And if you're dying because of a glitch, you're basically being screwed out of everything that you've tried that whole game. And one of the other problems that I talked about before is that you can't even watch your favorite streamer, your favorite player. You're stuck with the commentators, following around random people being like, "Oh, this guy's, he got here like from, the audience, then he got the golden ticket or whatever the hell it was." But you're watching these people and you don't feel any like, wow, okay, cool, I get to watch the guy who's on my favorite team or my favorite streamer. You're just stuck watching all these random highlights and there's nothing even going on. And then sometimes like they would cut to a highlight when there's a battle going on, like with like Tfue and someone else or Nick Mercs and someone else. It's like the people who are running this event don't even know how to run it. Like right now, the competitive Fortnite scene is honestly just there because there's so much money to be made in Fortnite that they're throwing money into the competitive scene. Like, wow, Tfue and Cloaksy won $500,000 playing Fortnite. They're the best players in the world. But in reality, it's like, yeah, they did great. I'm not saying I'm better than them or they're not good, but some of the people that won the rounds and won like 50 grand too, it was a heel battle to the end, and it's like, okay, cool. But I never felt like satisfied watching a win. And then at the end to see who won, they're sitting there tallying up the points. It's not like, in CS:GO or League or Hearthstone or any of those other competitive games where right when that other team wins or the other player wins, it's like, boom, you know who won, and it's like awesome. You have that like satisfying feeling at the end when they win. But for this, it was like, okay, let's tally up the point for the 6 games, and okay, they won, and then it's cool. But right now, I honestly just see way too many issues with the Fortnite competitive scene moving forward, and they really need to, figure those things out. Whether it's changing up how the point system works, whether it's based on more kills to like promote more action early on in the game, because picking up kills early on can mean a lot, and then maybe changing you know, how much you get for winning the match, or if they're going to focus solely on just winning. Um, you know, Also something they probably want to see is like is there a system where you can follow the your favorite streamer or player. I know Dr. Disrespect is working on something like that with Boom TV. I really don't know the technology behind that. That's just something that I'm thinking is probably going to be done in the future that kind of makes it more interesting to watch. Um, and then also fixing these prize pools, because it seems like they're just throwing money out there just for the sake of throwing money out there. And if Fortnite can't be competitive, don't force it into that competitive esports game. Um, like I remember with the Ninjas tournament, I believe that was in the spring. His little thing, it was kind of cool to watch because people are trying to kill Ninja. People are there's incentives to do things and you know get money. But honestly, I'm just kind of interested to see where the Fortnite competitive scene goes in the future. There's so much work to be done, and I kind of want to hear what you guys think. And maybe you think I'm wrong on something, but I just want to hear in the comments like what you guys think can fix this Fortnite competitive system and make it better moving forward, or maybe there just doesn't need to be one. But if you guys want to hear more, this week in esports, definitely comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.